So my name is Jasandra. And I've graduated from the University College Dublin in 2021, and I'm currently working in the UK as a medical doctor. So I've been working now as a doctor since 2021, and the experience has been really fulfilling, getting to be able to talk to patients, talk to the families, and try and provide the best care that I can for the patients and their families. It's been really fulfilling, and I've been venturing out to kind of teaching other medical students as well as doing research, which has all been really exciting, and I'm looking forward to the rest of my future career. My medical school was a combination of both lectures and clinical-based practice. It was a 6-year kind of course in total, and the first 3 years was more lecture-based, and then subsequently I went into hospital for rotations in different subspecialties. And in terms of kind of my journey through medical school, I've had the opportunity to have done lots of different research projects. My friends have done kind of intercalated degrees, and I've managed to do actually a research summer program while in university. Through it all, I think I've just gained a lot of knowledge and experiences in multiple different fields, whether that's peer mentoring other students or kind of doing research and growing in terms of a medical knowledge perspective. I've been a student at Anglo since kindergarten all the way up to junior college, and I think through my experience in Anglo, I've made lifelong friends, but also I've kind of learnt different work ethics that I still apply to my everyday life, which has been incredibly useful to have. I think throughout kind of my time in Anglo, especially when I was in secondary school and junior college, having my physics, chemistry, biology teacher, they were all incredibly helpful, and they all really wanted me to achieve my goals and my dreams. And to this day, it still remains to be medicine. But I remember back then, I wasn't so confident that I could get into medicine, and I think they've definitely motivated me and believed in me to be able to achieve that dream of mine. And I remember my biology teacher as well. He was incredibly encouraging, and we've done a lot of hands-on practical experience, whether that's dissections in biology or kind of doing things in the lab for chemistry and physics. And I think those experiences in general definitely helped me throughout medical school and made things less daunting because of how hands-on things were while we were in Anglo. But more so than that, I will never forget how much they believed in me being able to achieve my dreams, and that's what I'm most grateful for. I think the values that Anglo's taught me, there are many, but more so I think having achieved kind of how much I have achieved thus far in my career, I think a lot of that is attributed to the values that the teachers and the staff have actually instilled in me. I think I am a very hardworking, diligent, resilient person because of how much I've been able to experience with Anglo. I think in terms of how much I've been able to learn, I think I learned to multitask while I'm in Anglo, and that's primarily because of the fact that I had to do well in school, but at the same time still pursue extracurricular activities, whether that's debate or singing or dancing. And I think all those factors help me to become very resilient in what I do, but also to remain passionate and hardworking in order to achieve my goals for the future. As well as, I suppose, with Anglo's motto of learn to think to learn, I've always ended up just trying to gain more knowledge, and in gaining those knowledge to ask those difficult questions or ask questions to learn more about different subjects, different specialties, because I think at the end of the day as a doctor you never really stop learning, and a lot of it is continuing to challenge yourself. And I think with the values and the motto that Anglo's taught me, that's primarily one of the biggest things that I've learned so far. I think one of the most important advice, and one that I still believe to this day, is to just always believe in yourself. I think throughout my time in Anglo and medical school, I've accomplish things that I never ever thought that I could accomplish, whether that's, from an academia point of view, but also in my extracurricular, whether that's debate or dance or singing. And I think that's the most important value to continue to believe in and to work towards. It's to just always put in the work. And if you believe in yourself, you can achieve more than you think possible. I think that that's kind of what I've taken away most from my time in Anglo, but also to have fun. It's important to be able to do both those things, to work hard, but also to be able to enjoy the friendships and enjoy the time and enjoy the activities that you are able to, because you are learning and you're growing and that never stops. And I think being able to do that has been the most important kind of valuable lesson I've learned so far.